Hey guys, welcome back to Paper Mario. We left off on Lavalava Island. We just got here, so let's go check an item. Let's see, do we have any? We have a lot of super shrooms. We don't need quite that many. So I just did that because I need an open inventory slot for what I'm about to do. I do remember that there's a very valuable and moderately rare item as we continue through the storyline, but, you know, we gotta continue through the storyline first, and that should be a familiar phrase from last episode. Yeah, it's Colorado. This time it's a spear guy. We made the first strike, hopefully spear's not pointing up, we're good. Okay, so we'll finish him off really quick. Really quick! I just said it again, I don't know why. Dead, okay. Spear guy's a new enemy, it's like a shy guy, but with a spear they do 3 damage apparently, which means I can block 100% of their output, if I use my action command correctly, which I won't do all that often, admittedly. I don't know if they can summon more of them. I think they have the ability to do that, similar to the fuzzies, but the fuzzies are way easier to kill, so apparently we're top notch. And of course he wants to explore the volcano on Lavalava Island. So that's what he's all into, that's what he's looking for, and he senses it's near with his keen senses. Now look over here. If I do this correctly, yes, there's the jam and jelly. 50 flower powers restored, and I don't have to lose an item over it. Now clearly, we have some lava issues. You can actually fall into the lava. I am trying very hard, but there's a barrier. So let's talk to Colorado. Yes, that is a nice volcano. And he's looking for, of course, more artifacts and everything. But his adventure will have to wait for a little while because we can't actually get there yet. There's obviously lava in the way, and we don't have a bridge. So we're gonna go talk to some Yoshis and stuff, and I think the music is just going to change. Of course, you gotta wait for those fun sounds first. Yeah, so Colorado's just trolling us. He's like, oh no, more enemies. There weren't any enemies. I don't know, he has a sick Twisted Sense Beamer, and the music, I believe, has changed. I can't hear it, of course, but, and now all these Yoshis are crying. So let's talk to the chieftain. Oh, such ill fortune, the children are missing. They seem to have secretly slipped off to the jungle. They don't know it's dangerous. We must get them back here to safety. So, if I were naming my episodes, I don't know if I'm even doing that because I'm recording all of this before I upload it at all. Episode 1 hasn't even been uploaded for me yet. I'd probably name this The Great Yoshi Escape or something. So, there's a free coin, or 1 coin short of something. And look who's here! Up in this tree, there's that, Sushi. Sushi, the girl fish who's supposed to be, like, babysitting these kids. And there we go. Hey, honey. Oh, phew, I'm saved. I feel like one big ache. That's because you're probably one muscle anyway. Thanks for getting me out of that tree. I think I'll be okay now. So, I think there's like 5 or 6 Yoshis, and she wants us to help her find them. Yeah, so if you haven't guessed yet, just from like the style of this character and how unique the character is, not that Goombario or Cooper are really all that unique, but they do have unique qualities, she is another partner. So, yeah, now we have the ability to go off of these wooden docks. There was one in Toad Town, if you remember, next to that star piece that we couldn't quite get. And also you should notice there's that 4th magical seed over there. We can go visit it, but it doesn't actually yield the seed yet. So I'm gonna grab the star piece because, well, how many star pieces do we have? This will be our 23rd. We are very, very close to that attack power badge, and I didn't actually know that there was a letter in that tree, but it just it's always worth it to hit the trees. And I think I know where Rusty is. Yeah, I do know where Rusty is. In Toad Town, so good. Now, if you talk to this guy, he'll pop up, and he'll be like, I'm not really ready to give you the seed yet. That's what I want to say to you. Unfortunately, the seed isn't quite ready yet. So, yeah, they can't quite give out their magical seed that opens a gateway to a whole nother dimension, pretty much. Flower Fields. Not that that's really a spoiler. It's kind of been hinted at the entire time that we've been collecting them. Of course, that's not really the first thing you notice. So we can't go to the right or the north. I guess I'll just call them north, east, west, and south. I haven't really been doing that at all. But this is the pretty much edge. It's a dead end. But now that we have Sushi, it opens up a whole bunch of new pathways. So there's a badge over there. We might as well show off what Sushi can do. Obviously, she's going to be a bit weak because we just got her. She hasn't been upgraded at all yet. But this is her basic belly flop. It works just like the hammer, and it does 3 damage. That's pretty solid for not being upgraded yet, which means it's probably going to do about 4 when she gets upgraded. So we'll kill him off quick. And I mistimed that again, unfortunately. Her other ability is called Squirt. And this is very unique. I don't think anyone else has this kind of ability. Maybe an item in one of the games does. You have to press A, but you can't let it touch the very edge. So if you can keep it in the very end section, but it doesn't actually touch the right edge, you do 5 damage. And that's not upgraded at all or anything, so that's pretty solid as well. That's a good chunk of damage. And on fire enemies, if you've ever played Pokemon or used simple logic, water is super effective on fire. And, you know, if you put 2 and 2 together, we're in a jungle right now, but we're going to a volcano soon. And we get a water move. Volcano, fire. It kind of makes sense. So, I'm just trying to show off all these things. If you look in the tree in the top left, there's a baby Yoshi sleeping. We will be there in just a sec. There's also a little log where I kind of am. And if you hit that, or maybe you have to ground pound. Either way, it ends up making a bridge. And over here, there's a little, like, drum-like thing. I don't even know what to call it. They kind of remind me of cymbals because they do this. Cymbals. Yeah, you don't lose health from that or anything. It's just kind of fun. So, this is the town, all frantic and such. Obviously I'm back. I don't think Colorado says anything, and you can't do anything unique with Sushi. I came back thinking I needed to heal or something, but I don't. Anyway, so... why did I backtrack? I don't even know. But we have the badge now. I didn't explain it quite yet. I probably won't because I'm not going to use it. Well, I mean, I probably won't use it. I don't know why I combined all of that. I don't think you can pause the game while you're swimming on Sushi. Yeah, I'm mashing pause and nothing's happening, so... Now, right there's an upgrade. So that's pretty important. We need to prioritize getting that. If you see, there's a bridge right here that connects to this one. And that connects to the area up there, but it also connects to this dock, so... let's just go upgrade Sushi before we have any more fights. Boom. Yes, please. Sorry about that. I've been in better states of health. Not that I'm in a bad one right now, but I mean, I'm recovering, so... I don't know why I went to Padge's party. So, Sushi. Sushi's a kindly cheap who worries about everyone. She loves romantic stories and cries at the drop of a pin. Oh yes, Watt. The child of Lil Sparky, she can produce ample electricity. She's great at penetrating defenses and paralyzing enemies. I figured I should point out the fact that they do denote that Watt is a girl in the actual game. I never really checked that before. So Watt is most likely officially a female. It's just that she's been called she's been called male also a lot on, like, you know, general discussion of the game. So, this is Water Block, her new ability, Sushi's new ability. I'm probably not going to use it because I don't find it quite as useful as just doing massive amounts of damage with Squirt. Now, if you remember, Squirt did 5 damage when charged correctly. was a little tougher to get it in the right area, but now it does 6. Pretty standard. Just figured I should probably show that it does bonus damage now, and how much bonus damage it does. We'll use belly flop next turn, just to show that as well. I can't get this action command right. So here's belly flop, done correctly. Should do about 4? Yeah, okay, 4. Sushi isn't a partner I use very often outside of this jungle and the volcano. Sometimes I do use Sushi just because 6 damage is pretty solid. I've been using the word solid a lot today, wow. But it's an accurate description of Sushi's squirt ability. It only costs it costs less than a Bombette Bomb, I think. Maybe not. But it costs around the same. And it's really effective against fire enemies. So, I'm kind of walking around in circles and not finding any of the Yoshis yet. Kind of straying away from the whole storyline, but we are heading toward one now, so don't worry about that at all. You get off the dock here. And this is another one of those spin flower things. Come on. I'm gonna check this tree because I always check trees. Aw, oh, come on, that is... I don't even have an extended spin and I got pushed off that hard. Okay. There's a coin. It's a pretty good deal. And hopefully I'm not gonna get stabbed by doing this. Okay, good. And, not only... yeah, not only is this fight going to yield a lot of experience, it's a lot of free experience. And if you don't complete Sushi's action command, she does 2, not 1. So, this is the really boring free experience part. This is really why I recommend the Zap Tap badge. These fuzzies can be so annoying because they can clone themselves and everything. If you don't have Zap Tap, you're probably bound to lose quite a bit of HP against these guys. But with Zap Tap and some defense power, enemies in this game become a lot less threatening. So, yeah, this isn't too challenging. The real tough part about this jungle is honestly just finding all the Yoshis if you don't know where they are, and also since I don't have sound on, it makes it a bit more difficult. Because you can hear them crying and stuff. So here's the baby Yoshi. This is the first one we found, although we did see another one, we just haven't gotten to him yet. So there was this flower that spun around and I thought it was way cool, so I got on it. He's obviously talking about that purple one. And then I spun around and around, and then he ended up inside of a cave. Okay. I can see how to get out now, so I'm going straight home. Cool. I don't think there's any secrets or anything in here. Maybe this rock? I don't know. Let's get out of here. And wow, this has already been going for like 15 minutes and I only got one of the Yoshis, oh no. And I was even talking about how I would name this episode like The Great Yoshi Escape or something. Well, let's just try to get this over with as fast as possible. I believe this area is limited. Actually, no, this does open up a pretty good part of the jungle as well. This is at least one more Yoshi this way. God, every time I see a fuzzy, I just get so happy because I know that it's not going to do anything negative for me. In fact, all it really does is possibly clone itself and give me a lot more experience. The other thing about the fuzzy fights is that if you have the Happy Heart badge, which I skipped over getting, but normally I do get it, you actually restore a lot of HP during the fights with them. Because over time, as they kill themselves on you, you just get hearts back gradually. So, yeah, that's why I generally would pair the defense, the Zap Tap, and the Happy Heart badge. I loved being Tank Mario. And it does look like you have to use the hammer, not ground pound, on these logs. Now, remember this Raven statue up there. That's very important later. Not so much right now. Oh, can I get a ground pound? Maybe. That might have counted as ground pound damage. Yes, it did. So we have to kill the guy in the middle. Unfortunately, we can't quite reach with a jump because I think he might stab us if we try to jump. And if he angles his spear horizontally instead, I believe that if you go up to him with the hammer, you get hurt. So I'm not going to bother messing with that. I'm just going to end them immediately with the star power move. we're going to level up in 24 star points anyway. And I'm pretty sure the next fight we get in can be solved with just a star. Oh, eek, somebody help me. Just a star attack and a bombette bomb. Yeah, these piranhas. So they're clearly bullying this Yoshi, and they do some spinning stuff. I don't know why. But if you look at their HP, yeah. Starstorm and a bombette bomb, power bomb will kill them very easily. I'd highly recommend just using this combo, especially if you're close to leveling up, or if you're just going to go back and heal soon anyway. Because, wow, what a long, tough fight. Yeah, 1 damage overkill on each of them. Really nothing to it. And here's Yoshi number 2, I believe, unless I totally forgot about one, which I don't think that I did that. Thanks for saving me, Mario. I'll do what you grown-ups tell me to do from now on. That isn't such bull. No way that you'd ever change your entire life's course just because Mario saved you from some piranha plants. Now let's get Sushi back out. Of course, Swat is my favorite, but Sushi is very... you're very heavily dependent on this fish during this time, so... I think there's a star piece somewhere underwater, if memory serves, which it usually does. But I don't see it right now, so if I do see it, I will try my best to get it. And if you heard that ZZZZ, that means, look, we finally got back to this blue Yoshi. So that's Yoshi number 3. Maybe, there might only be 4. If there's only 4 of them, I definitely know where the last one is. If there's not, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of exploring. Because I know, I'm pretty sure I know exactly where the next one is. Okay, anyway, sorry. Got interrupted. Questions about what I want for dinner. Of course, I chose Subway. So, oh, in that time where I got interrupted, I really should have healed. I'm sorry about this. So, okay, I didn't quite recap on this yet. There we go. Happy. Everyone's happy except the chief, who says, 3 of the boys are back. I'm so glad they're safe, but 2 are still missing. Everyone's starting to calm down now that you're helping. So, that should be a pretty good hint that, we haven't quite gathered all of them yet. Actually, that's a pretty dead-on, obvious hint right there. Oh, and I have to find the other 2. Where are they exactly? Well, I don't have this completely memorized. And it's mainly because when I play this game, I generally go off of the sound. And I can't quite do... Like, you can hear them, like, sleeping or crying, usually. If you look over here, there's actually... over here. There's some marks on the ground. I'm just trying to cover as much of explaining the jungle I can while I try to remember where all the Yoshis are. But yeah, this clearly will move over to the left once you activate it with something that obviously goes in there. If you've ever played an RPG-style Mario game. Not just Mario, or... Not just Mario and not just RPG-style. Either of the 2 games, or in combination, will lead you to finding... Or will lead you to understanding that. So, is this where the piranhas were? Yes, and now, instead of the piranha plants, there is a spear guy. Stupid, fuzzy, stupid. You know what? I'm healing up soon anyway. Let's just do this. Let's just rain stars down upon you. This will hurt you a lot more than it'll hurt me. That's a pretty cliched expression these days, jeez. Okay, some coins. And you'll notice I click this and it's a battle. I did note that I wasn't going to really mess around with these, and then I thought that they just did like a damage to you or something outside of battle, and then I remembered they're an actual enemy, which made it worth showing off to you. Now, if you don't block this correctly, you can get poisoned. If you do block it correctly, you won't get poisoned, and if you have Zap Tap, well, even if you don't block it and you have Zap Tap, it'll do damage to them. So, yeah, these things aren't really difficult, but they do have the ability to poison you. So you do want to be very careful if you are engaging in a battle with them. If you're low, and you're thinking, okay, they only do, say, 2 damage to me, I'll be okay. Don't forget about that poison. That can get very annoying. And I was trying to avoid him. Didn't work out. Luckily, he's not facing in a way where his spear will block my attacks, so we're going to level up off this. I should have just used my star power, because it's going to recharge anyway. Absolute waste of your time. I am sorry. I know this episode's going to end up being about a half hour, but it does kind of put the Yoshis all into one. And if you're watching this video and you're upset because it's... If you're watching this video to find out where the locations of the baby Yoshis are, and you wanted to just that information and not so much the whole feel of a Let's Play, I'm going to upgrade my flat power. Definitely tell me in the comments below, and if I get quite a few people saying that, I'll annotate somewhere all the times where I start looking for this Yoshis in specific. And hopefully that will, hopefully that'll be good enough. Of course, I assume that that's not going to be many people, if any at all, but you never know who's watching your videos. So, now over here, I didn't go this way yet. I should have. I don't know why I didn't. I skipped over this completely. Mainly because I'm an idiot. So yeah, there's definitely another Yoshi this way. I'm so dumb sometimes. Yeah, okay. Look at him. He's so cute, though. Sniff, sniff. We were playing hide and seek, and I had to be it, but I couldn't find anyone at all. So, yeah. Cute little blue Yoshi. I didn't see... I forgot. Yeah, there's a fuzzy in the tree. How did I forget that? Boom. Now, only one Yoshi remains, and I know his general whereabouts. I don't know what location he's in, but I know how to find him when I'm in that area. He's behind some bushes. So just bear with me while I try to remember what area he's in, because it's painfully obvious if I have the sound on, and of course I don't because I'm recording, and it creates a terrible 2-second off-sync kind of deal. So I'm listening to everything that happened 2 seconds before what I'm doing on my screen. And can I get up there? I don't think so. Oh, there's that star piece underwater. Okay, another quick interruption. Not a big deal at all. This time it was also about dinner, and apparently Subway just can't happen tonight, so we're going pizza. Which is also okay by me. I'm pretty, I don't really care what I eat. Generally go for the healthier side of things, but it doesn't matter if you say the word pizza to me, I'm gonna eat a lot of pizza. Where were we? We have to find one more Yoshi, and we have 24 star pieces, so one more will get you that, will get me that badge, the power-up badge. So right here, there's a plant. It grabs you, it actually does do damage, but you get a free coin from it. Well, not free, it costs a health, but you get a coin from it, so it's totally worth doing. You know, if you're emo. Oh, okay. Look, right there. There's the baby Yoshi. Here we go. No problem at all. I absolutely forgot. The baby Yoshi is crying back here behind this enemy. If you remember, I showed off this area before. Oh, I was supposed to switch to Bombette. I forgot these things have 7. I forgot these things have 8 HP and I only deal 7. Okay. Whatever, it happens. We're gonna probably get poisoned this fight. I believe these have the ability to poison. If you remember earlier, when we got off the whale, last episode, I walked through an area and said, you can access this, but there's nothing really good from it because, well, you're pretty isolated over here. And it's because you needed sushi to get anywhere. Oh, we're not getting poisoned. They're gonna kill themselves. How did I forget that? Stupid me. I blocked all 3 of their attacks. My action commanding skills are getting better. And the reason this area is important is because... Baby Yoshi! Aww. That was so scary. He's so cute. So that is all 5 baby Yoshis. And once we get back to the town and save up, first off. Oh, no. I totally went the wrong way. All of the Yoshis are happy now because I saved all of their children, and now I'm revered as even more of a hero than I was before. And wow, that did take about half an hour. So I'm going to heal up. Yeah, I'm going to heal up, and then I'll meet you guys back here next episode, where we continue the storyline past the jungle and closer to the volcano. Well, one more step toward the volcano, not quite there yet.